and then you have to have more of your faction around this flag than the opposite faction. And then once you cap it, the NPC should spawn. You may have to 100% cap it, which is going to be annoying because it takes a good few minutes for it to go all the way from one. This control, I don't split them out. You need is Proximos Rudius, this sword that costs just under 2 gold. Okay, so here we are for the 7th piece you need. Now, we're in Grizzly Hills, although don't come here just yet, because this is the NPC that sells it. Now, if you're Horde, no matter what, he's going to be hostile to you, which kind of sucks. If you're Alliance and you have lead, I'll see how much it is. Hopefully it's not sold for a lot anymore for enchanting. So we're gonna head into Karazhan, and I'm actually going to, well, speed up the video. So if before the and then you of course need to kill Opera, and then I think I had to kill a Curator, and I believe those are the only bosses you need to kill. So I don't think I really had to kill Midnight. Let's actually check how much this here sells on the auction house for. Those are the only boss. Moros, you need to kill more. Who sells formula enchant ring striking. That is the 8th. You need to get 800 gold, so that might be worth your time just buying it from the auction house. Now that we have all 8 items, let's go ahead and start clicking all the items that we need to click, which are across Azeroth, well, across the entire game really. So we're in Spires of a Rock in Draenor, and we're at 35 points 50, 32, and this is a lit orb we need to click. Now remember, you can only click these after you've obtained the Baal pet. So make sure you watch a video on how to get this if you have not already. But let's go ahead and click this orb. It's right outside of the Skyreach dungeon. And it should be right there. Lit orb. Something is written here. Passive ice veins. Now this next thing we have to click is, see it on my map. It's right here. 17.47, 56.48. And it's like in this corner. Right there. It's a strange seed. Sadness keynoted. Now, item number 3, we're actually back in Spires of a Rock. Let me zoom out here. And this one's at 53.50, 10.70. It's right here. It is a tiny frog. Now, let's see. Where is it? It should be on a rock. Oh, here it is. It's actually very tiny. So go ahead and click that. Remember, you have to click all of these things, and you have to click them in this order. So this one says Dog Wig Moss. And just to show you, it is Ground. Use it to find a portal to Blades Edge Mountains, and then you're here. So this one is a brittle bone, and it's beside one of these crystals. And once again, this is at 33.60, 58.10, and it should be right. Wow, that's a small. How could someone find this? Okay. Anyways, it says Rage, Shank, Sever. Now, this next one, it's the 5th one. I'm probably going to lose count of these, honestly. But we're back in Spires of a Rock. This one is a misplaced candle at 68.41. This is where it is on the map. You do not have a coordinate add-on, and it should be right here, I think. Oh, yep, there it is. Misplaced candle. Click this candle, and it says Rankest Goldfish. The next item, not too far from the last, we are in Shadowmoon Valley, Draenor, and this one's at 45.70, 26. It's at just this neutral flight path right here, and it's a odd cup, I believe. Hello. It's right here. Odd cup. Ease off fruit. 43.76. I believe it's at, yeah, it's at the top. It's up here. Let's see if it's, okay, this is not very easy to see, is it? There it is. Interesting rock. So actually what I did, it's like right in the middle of all that green fire. I turned my graphics settings down all the way. I just turned all of them down just because, just so I could see this thing. At 5831.65, and it's right here. Blooming Lily. I guess probably the fastest way here is to go to either Stormwind or Orgrimmar, take the portal to Blasted Lands, and then just fly up to Swamp of Sorrows. Anyways, this one says Jaws Open, Nooks. I'm not really sure what these mean. They sound a bit nonsensical, to be honest. Plaguelands. So we're up here at Eastern Plaguelands. It is a pretty flower. It's at 2478, and we're gonna go in these catacombs right here. Hello, person. And we're gonna go to the very bottom of them. Pretty flower. And it says Dead Rune Thug. This next item is called the Old Book, and we're in Deadwind Pass. So Deadwind Pass, where Karazhan is. And this one's at 4179. It is in this church right here, so it's behind Karazhan. In this abandoned church here. And it's on the front row, by the front row. And here's the Old Book. Click that, it says A Stage Deception. Now this next one is, what is it called? It is called a Dead Fish, and we're going into Blackrock Mountain. This one's located at 68.77, 38.77, and it is by the lower Blackrock Spire portal. So if you don't remember where that is, it is, well, right here. You can just open your map. So we're going to go into this entrance right here. I like to also getting this Expos. There's this campfire, and then there's this dead fish. Click the dead fish. Necropolis, Expos. Now we're in Duskwood for the scratched board item. That's what this one's called. It's at 5262 in Duskwood right here. And let's just fly down here. It's supposedly right here, actually. I just moused over it. There we go. Click this. The net saves. Now we are up in, where are we? Hillsbrad Foothills. We're in the snowy portion up here. This one is a lost ring at 44.60, 26.34. Or it's right here on the map. We're going to go into this house. And it's right at the entrance of this house. I believe so. It should be... Yep, there it is. You can kind of see a gold ring there. Hello, person. Terrible grunt. That's what it says. The next item we need to click on is a spoiled apple, and we are in the Badlands right here. Nope, that's not the Badlands. Why is it so difficult to click on this? That is the Burning Steps. This is the Badlands. This is located at 9038. So it's inside of this, looks like an inn. I don't know. Anyways, the spoiled apple is on the table. It's right there. My pet is on it. Spoiled apple. Click that and it says leave nets often. Okay. Now we are in the Blasted Lands once again at the Altar of Storms. This one's at 36.78, 27.60. And here's the Altar of Storms right here. It is beside, over on the side, beside one of these skulls. This is a broken tooth, which is right here. Broken tooth. Brash remains. Next up we are in... Where is this? This is Burning Steps, right? Yep, we're in Burning Steps. And we're going to a Worn Helmet, which is at 27.10, 47.03. So it's right in front of Blackrock Mountain. And it's right here. The helmet is... There it is. Click that, right there. It says, Sensed the Figs. Don't know what that means. So now we're at Northrend Dalaran. So this is, as I just mentioned, Northrend Dalaran. And this one's at, it's a leafy leaf, 42.75, 20.18. And it's going to be up here. So only type those coordinates in if you're in Northrend Dalaran. So then it works. And it's behind these this bench. Oh, there it is. Phantasmal hosts. The next item is called a musty cloth, and we are in Terrakar Forest in Outland, and we're by the Auchendoon. Now this one is by the Shadow Labyrinth portal, so it's in the south, and it is at 40.21, 72.49. It is the south entrance, or south portal, whatever. And this one should be... I keep seeing this priest, but it's in this corner. Musty cloth. Scarce odds still. Now we are in Twilight Highlands. The left side Twilight Highlands beside the Grim Patrol entrance. This is a broken tablet at 17.05, 57.86. It's right here on your map. By these broken down fence, whatever. And it's right there. Very small. All these things are incredibly small to see. This one says starfish droplets. Now this next item, which we're actually almost done. We're in Fairless. I believe that this is the first time in this secret where we've gone to Kalimdor. So that's interesting. Pretty much everything else is on Eastern Kingdoms. Anyways, this is an ashed torch at 60.78, 67.78 in Fairless, as I just said. And this torch is... what am I doing? Keep going forward. Should be right up here. Oh, it's right here. It's kind of almost looks like it blends into the ground. This is a Daft Tormentor's Fog. Okay, here we are at the not last step, but almost last step. And we are in Arathi Highlands, right up here to the right side, this remote location at 8573. And we're going to go into, I believe it's this house. Okay, don't want any trouble, buddy. We're gonna go in here. And here's this guy, Grimmy. Oh, my visitors, okay, I don't know how to read. And I haven't a thing to wear. Okay, you can't do anything with him. There should be a note on this table. It says, Grimmy's list of friends. We're gonna read it. List of friends. First is SN, you always smelled so good. Second is TM, you smelled like burning wood. Third is FD, though you smelled like fell. Last is OM. Haven't a thing to wear. Okay, you can't do anything with him. There should be a note on this table. It says, Grimmy's list OM, I hate it. 4 items come into play. These 4 cloth items. Okay, it's about to be a party in here. Hopefully I don't get attacked when I wear these. You want to wear all of them. Yes. I'm going to bind them all to me. Now that I have all those on, you can talk to Grimmy. He has a dialogue box. It's me, your friend. Got any secrets to tell me about? I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. After talking to Grimmy, there will be another note on the table that's readable. This one. Okay. It's on a different table. This one is a list of enemies. So, let me put this gear back on. It says, you flaunted your virility, and red was never to my liking. Though I wanted to slap you, I always found you striking. You always thought you knew what was best, but not everyone likes greens. Though it's 28.40, 24.80 at the Vermilion Redoubt. And there's an NPC here named Aquinstraza, something. You know, it's one of those dragon hybrids right here. Now remember, make sure you have these 4 items. You need the rough wooden staff, the Proximos Rudius, the punctured pelt, and then the formula enchanted ring striking. And now we're going to walk up to him, and we're going to slap him. And he just did an emote back at me. Okay, next one we are in Desolus here. Dead Center Desolus at the Cenarian, or the, whatever, Carnum's Glade. This is 57.40, 47.60. We're going to go to Carnum Marshweaver, who's in the center, right here. And what do? We are going to wave at him. So, he will wave back. And that means you're good. Next up, we're almost done. There's 2 people, this one included. We're going to be at Zoldrak, right here in Northrend. Zoldrak, right there. And this is Nagra at 40.40, 68.60. And we're going to cheer at Nagra. Where are you at? Right here. It's an orc. Let's cheer at him. And he cheered back. And now finally, the last thing we have to interact with is a mug. So this is going to be interesting to see how this works out. We're in Kunlai Summit in Pandaria at 44.40, 90.20. I'm not exactly sure where I'm supposed to go in here. Do I go down or do I go up here? Okay, they both lead into the same place. Okay, this is a stained mug. The innkeeper here, as I mentioned, right here. It's in the downstairs portion of this part. And we're going to dance with this guy. I honestly thought it was a literal mug. I didn't know it was a named NPC. But there we go. Next up we are, well, this is actually the last step pretty much. We're back at Grimey's place, so we're at Rethai Highlands. It's in the east, so we're going to click that. I've sent some messages to your enemies now about those secrets. So you click that, and then he will say, full of boar fur. Last, you need a little sour. Get the kick with a little gunpowder. So there's apparently various rotten fruits around here. Like right beside there's a rotten banana. Here is the potato. I actually made myself go really small because there was a horde on top of it. But you're going to click this potato. Now you have to, well, it gives you a buff called rotten potato. And you need to have 144 stacks of this. No more or no less. So let's, well, I have this marker debuff now. We're going to go into his place. And then we're going to talk to him again. And it says, how do I smell? Oh my, just like my mother used to after she made her famous pie. Very well, I will show you my life's work. It's the chest out back and it's all yours. I hope it was worth it. And we have it. A waste of time. This entire thing was a huge waste of time. Am I right? Okay.